Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Happy Sunday. It is the 18th of August. Big energies, big full moon coming. Um, I know there's a lot of people talking about it. We've been feeling a lot of the energies too. I mean, yesterday I was like in molasses, wasn't I?
You should.
I'm like, but I had put myself to bed. I couldn't, I mean, I was like literally trying to move. And by 8:30, it was like I surrender and just had to put myself to bed. It was pretty weird. As opposed to the week before, which I was like a ping pong ball bouncing off the walls. So it's big energies, big upgrades, and I know Michael will share about that. But I did want to share, some things that Spirit's been leaning in on me a little bit to share with all of you, just about the time we're in. There's big upgrades coming. There's the veils, and a lot of things are really breaking down. And discernment is so critical right now. Your own inner guidance system with you. And really, you are the creator of all of this. There really is nothing else outside of yourself. It's you and spirit. And so for me, I've really been taught some great lessons in the last week about listening to myself and listening to what may be good for a lot of people, and they like that, and I'm feeling uncomfortable about it or not in resonance with it and making myself wrong. And it happened a few times where I've had to just say to myself, this doesn't, this is my inner guidance system is pointing me in a different direction. It's not wrong. It's just what my higher self wants for me. And so there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of people doing things. If we do anything when you're on a meditation and don't feel comfortable, please stop, but don't make it wrong. Thank it. Like, thank it for teaching you something, or go underneath it or look at it. What is in here? Because there's really nothing outside of yourself. And this is about you activating your own divine human blueprint, your own DNA within yourself, not have something else do something for you. So just be in discernment on that. And I know these people, and spirit's doing it in a loving way, and nobody's doing anything wrong. It's just where they're at, right? And so after we had this amazing weekend here and we did a whole day to Shiva, what happened? I it was Sunday night or early in the morning, Monday or early in the morning, about 4 o'clock. I woke up. I went out on the deck. There were these 3 stars and the clouds were open, and I heard this owl, and the cat got up with me. And we have this cat who's 20 years something years old. He's a miracle cat that we inherited with the property, was living outside, and now he runs the household. He wanted to go out. And my inner guidance system, I heard a no, no, don't let him out. But he was persistent. So I fed him, and I was, and I really wanted to go back to bed. And so I negated, and I kept hearing no. And my mind said, he just needs to go out and go to the bathroom. He's fine. Well, I did. And I went back to bed. And when I woke up a few hours later, I opened the door, and had been really severely attacked. And I could feel the minute I opened the door that the wave of like the trauma, and so bad that he defecated himself, he threw up, he peed himself. I mean, he was so traumatized and hurting that he could barely walk. So I was like, how can how can I kept asking, how could spirit be honoring Shiva and doing this beautiful ceremony and then yet attack him till he's almost dead? Like, and when I sat with it and I just kept asking him for forgiveness, it was like, wow, you heard not to let him out, but your mind, your ego, your will to go back to sleep overrode, and you almost killed your cat. I mean, I didn't kill my cat, what I mean? You almost lost something you really love, and what a great teacher he was to me, because he's recovering. He's a miracle. I've been working on him all week and carrying him around and hand feeding him, and it's more trauma. We went back and forth and pendulumed, and do we take him to the vet? Do we not take, what spirit want us to do? And I mean, it's incredible. He's recovered, and who knows what that was, the whole ramification of it. And Michael said, he definitely took something, but there's other energies out there that are taking us off our focus, our path, or whatever, want to pull our mind out, or our ego, or the shiny penny, or the dangling carrot, or making $1 million, or whatever. Please, or the sensationalism of gloom and doom, 3 days or whatever, and the stock market's going to crash and you're going to have to eat your dirt off your land, whatever it is. Please, please, please do your best. And I know I'm on a soapbox and I'm sorry I took 8 minutes to do that, but it's come up several times to just say it this week and just speak it out. So not only for all of you, but for myself, so you can be my witness to remind me, because I need it too, of, is that the truth? Is that really, where is that coming from? So the other piece of this that I've really had to play with is my judgment. Where am I in judgment of myself, of a situation, of another person, of something I see? And it's like, love, if I can love that judgment and love that diversity, that ping that I get, we could heal everything on the world. So I just thank you for holding the attention, if maybe you're not listening or not, but I'm grateful. I have, the cat's okay and he's going to survive, and he's just incredible how he's moved through it. And, just Michael watching me through the process of just crying and crying of like, oh my gosh, how could have I done this? So yeah, self-forgiveness is a big thing too. So yeah, no, thank you. So that was my lesson of the week. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right now we're getting all these energies. We get the solar flares, or solar max is going to be sometime next year. So it's going to increase. What's going to increase? Polarization. Polarization. That's what we're here. We're in the duality. Wow. And what does the duality do? It makes us make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
It makes us have a charge, whether it's a negative charge or a positive charge. The negative charge is for us to look at. Why are we in a negative charge about something? That's something we want to transcend. And the positive charge is what we're moving into. We want to be more in that frequency of the positive charge. So we're back and forth with all these little pings that we get, and not to make so much about them. Just keep. They're like little road bumps. Ping.
Speed bump.
Don't get too distracted over there. Just I'm taking the feeling good vibrations, those things. And all of our human belief systems, cultural belief systems, are all being challenged, all of them. And everything in the world is about challenging. And you can keep looking at the challenges, look at all those challenges, and you can keep defending your point. I'm right because look at this, it's over here. There's no shortage of things that'll that you can build a case that you're right about. But the realization is all of it is not real. Truth is underneath. That's what we're need to get underneath. Get underneath. What does underneath look like? What does the truth look like? Heart. Got to get out of the mind and in the heart. We keep talking about the heart. The heart is the center. The heart is the frequency. Heart matches resonance. So that's one of our greatest gifts as a human being, is the ability to resonate with anything. Anything, any frequency. So we're getting new energies and new frequencies that are coming in, and these new frequencies are new. The ego doesn't know what to do with them. What is this? This is vulnerability? Am I safe here? And so we tend to push them aside, categorize them as wrong, or, you know,
Separate ourselves.
right. And so we got to just really examine things. And I think that's what Denise was putting at the discernment. What is ego? What is the personality, the survival mechanism that we've had for many, 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 many lifetimes? That's its job. And then what is this new intuition that's coming online that senses the truth? And how do we override it? We constantly are overriding that which is, because we're living in this world, right? So we kind of like, how do we wean off of that? So all these new things are like, how do they dissolve? Maybe they'll just dissolve on their own, like taking a shower.
Which I do twice a
And you
day.
wake up, hey, I'm in the fifth dimension. But I don't know that it works that way. You kind of have to build the muscles. You have to build the willpower. And that's the one thing that I think is really strong right now is discipline, willpower, doing your sadhana, staying in your heart,
Self-care.
self-care. All of these things are important. And these frequencies are going to start to turn things on for us. What I'm getting for us is I keep getting this nice, beautiful picture of, can you see Krishna here? Can you see Krishna?
We got him in Bali.
We got him in
Isn't it
Bali, right?
beautiful?
And Bali is so great. It's like this island country that they're on synchronic time, meaning they're on the galactic grid. They're not really stuck in Gregorian time. And then they have all these beautiful murtis, and all the murtis have a teaching. I'm trying to see it, what's going on here. But as you turn things on, your third eye is going to come on, right? Here's your third eye, right? It comes on here, and then this all of a sudden it creates like a holographic field in front of you, right? And then you got over here, you've got the 1,000-petal lotus. You've got this energy when your crown comes on, it not only does it descend, the energy descend around you, but it also creates like a spinning vortex above. And these vortexes will start to open up and open up and open up, and you'll spin here in just different dimensions. Back here, we've got what we call the medulla oblongata. This energy is really starting to come on for a lot of people. And so people might think, oh, what's that? I've got a headache.
Amanda Ellis did a video this week that talked about this chakra coming online. So people are getting, it's in the collective. It's great. It's called the mouth of God.
Mm-hmm. And this is where you're really sustained. This is really, you think your food and all the food that you're consuming is what's sustaining you. It's not. The energy coming through the mouth of the God is 95% of the energy that you need energetically, right? So when these systems come online, we want to become aware of them, right? And this one here, the ears.
The long ears.
The long ears. See the long ears here? You'll see some people with the big ears and the big things and the earrings, and you're like, oh man, it looks ugly. At least that's what I do. But that is that's your throat chakra coming on. It's a protection. It also has whiskers. Sometimes you'll see whiskers coming on. And Sam came back. I don't know where Sam came back from. He came back with this big muscle, Denise's son with this big I don't want to say cheesy, because
he looked like the 1980s or 70s kind of version.
Magnum PI. Like
Magnum PI or the Marlboro Man, if you're old enough to remember who that was. So yeah.
But man, he's like, he feels so much more mature now, and he feels like he's in with these older 20-year veterans in the business, and he's like commanding the room.
Everybody's respecting him at work now.
Everybody's respecting him, and he shorts the mustache, and it is. It is the mustache, because that's what's coming online for him, right? And then you got these other beautiful things.
And this is related to the throat chakra.
Yeah, the throat chakra, the whiskers and the ears, right? And of course, you've got these robes over the shoulder, right? And you got the high heart activation here, right? And then you got this beautiful thing. This is when your sacral chakra starts to come online. A lot of people are having back pressure right now, back pains.
Hip and back.
That's because this is all being cleared. And when it ultimately gets cleared, you start pulling energy up through your antakarana, through your root chakra, and it kind of creates this like amulet, this energy, this connection. And then, of course, the root chakra gets going here. All of these things are, anytime you look at a murti like this, they're like activations. So here you got, again, this is the solar plexus chakra. When you see these back here, you'll see a lot of the divine devis have these scarves around their shirt or scarves around their abdomen. And it's about the solar plexus chakra coming online. So these things are going to come online, and you're going to have spontaneous movements, and people are going to be like, what's happening to me, right? and those are good things. Your first reaction may be fear, like, what's happening? But just allow spirit to, God is descending into the physical form, basically. And so we need to allow that to happen. And so just wanted to share some of the things on these energetically that you may be feeling that are coming up. And you're going to start to live more from prana, life force, from the breathing. I know what we've done a lot of energy or courses, we're bringing the Kriya Yoga up through your spine and anchoring through your spine. That's living from life force. That's living from your immortal body. When you start to be sustained from that and you're consciously aware of the breath and the energy moving through your spine, you'll no longer be distracted by the senses, and you'll be in a whole different state of being. So that's what we're moving to. And this year is about, for the next 300 days until next July 25th, it's about self-generation. It's about connecting to Mother Earth and generating the energy from within you and as that battery, Mother Earth, through you, so that you are not having to push and do, and so that energy is, because who you're being, you're just pulling energy because you're a self-sustaining vehicle for the Mother Earth. So
I just want to say one more thing, and I know we're getting the root chakra is where a lot of the hijack took place of our species. So the divergence of the sexual energy, the kundalini, what that is actually the most potent thing. And when it's directed properly within the unification of God first, and then another, the male and female, and whether that's, like partners, I'm talking frequency here, look at the matrix. Neo and Trinity, what did they do? That was the most important thing that they had, was the divine feminine masculine, and they hijacked that energy. That energy is what's been hijacked. That lies within your root chakra, is why you're having so much back pain. So the more you can purify that and be in that divine union within yourself, and a lot of people are going to be coming in divine union with their partners. That is the most potent energy on the planet. And there's a lot of energies that don't want to have that or want to hijack it. So there's information out there, getting you to use that sexual energy in a different way. Really honor your body. Really honor the divine alchemy that you are, because in that you can heal everything. And what Michael's talking about is when that's online, you can bring the energy up and be self-sustaining. When it's not, and it's been truncated into another energy system, they're getting it, not you. And I say they, meaning whatever that is, right? So
that was the whole Chandi Yagya we did on Sunday when Pundaji was reciting the Chandi Yagya. It was all about Divine Mother and the Kundalini forces and how she battled all the demons, our greed and lusts, and attachments and manipulations, all those lower forces that are the 1,000 demons that keep coming, and keep coming. All right, so let's do a little meditation. And is there anything else we need to say, honey?
No, I think everybody's muted and
yeah. All right.
Yeah. Oh, one quick thing. Our fall schedule's up. We do have a retreat. We have a field trip too. And what we're kind of getting with this one is really working a lot with the DNA and activating the DNA, so you can do some of these practices and really be that self-sustaining And I haven't really shared that much with Michael, really working with these Andaras because they're great in tools to help us hold that. They're like a bridge, so then you don't need them like anything, you kind of use them for a period and then you can, not that you throw them out, but they're a great kind of jump start or jumper cable. So that schedule's up and we'll keep you posted on those things too. So hopefully we can be together.
Yeah, I think all of these things that we're speaking about when the energy systems come online and we start to get rid of the duality and we start to peel that away or dissolve all that, that's your DNA activating. That is, there's different strands. The second through sixth strands are the ones that are the most important for us to in the third dimension and is to come online. And so that's what's coming online. And so these next 3 weeks, you're going to see a much more palpable, tangible experience of your light body. Within 3 to 6 weeks, you'll definitely feel it. And so then we're going to be kind of moving into the DNA activation at a whole new level. I guess spring, fall equinox, yeah, fall equinox. So already, and I see Alex Gray. I don't know if any of you have ever seen his work, but he talks about the light body and DNA activation.
Just by looking at it, it's an activation.
Yeah, just by
so
being
by
there.
doing it in a conscious way through a group and being guided with tools.
And he has a sacred woods that we're going to walk afterwards or before. And when you connect, human beings and trees have a symbiosis way beyond our current understanding. And so we'll be connecting with that grid there as well. So hope you all can join us. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Shri Krishna. Let's meditate. Take a deep breath and just feel your lungs. And as you fill your lungs, just feel how good the prana, the life force, feels as it enters into your lungs. Breathing in. Literally see if you can feel how the oxygen, the life force, is intermingling with the lungs and the blood. And how the blood is moving and taking that lungs out through your nervous system and through your circulatory system. One more deep breath into your high heart. And just kind of hold. And maybe even gently lift your high heart. Lift your shoulders, bring your shoulders back, and then back around and fall back into your spine. It's almost like you're lifted your spine and then you kind of sank into your spine, and feel your spine now. You're going to bring this next breath, you're going to bring it into your sacral chakra, through your belly button. Bring in. Hold it. You want to hold it right where the sacral meets the spine. Just allow it to energize there, and then exhale. And when you're exhaling, you may feel to exhale back into your auric field. You may feel to exhale through the opening of your chakras. Breathing into your sacral. Hold. You may feel like an activation in your sacral chakra. You may feel a spinning. There's like a golden liquid energy. And exhale. One more time, breathing in. Holding. Allowing it to swirl. And then just clear out your whole womb of creation. Just clear everything out with this golden plasmic light. Exhaling. Next breath, you're going to breathe up from the root, from Mother Earth, into your root chakra. Breathing in. Holding in your root chakra. And exhaling down into Mother Earth. Pulling the energy up from Mother Earth. Holding in your root chakra. And see if you can feel or imagine the 4 lotus petals. They're like really refined energies. And then exhaling down. Good, good, good. One more time. Breathing energy up from Mother Earth. Into the root, holding at the root, and you're going to start to feel like there's a synergy happening between the root and the sacral through your spinal column. You may feel like your tail, your energetic tail has opened up at the back of your coccyx, or the back of your spine, and then exhaling down through Mother Earth. Just allow your breathing to return to normal. You may notice that you're now kind of energetically connected to Mother Earth, and with each inhale, you're just kind of pulling very lightly, you're just pulling energy up into your root sacral region. And you're just kind of becoming equilibriized, reaching an equilibrium. Let the energies continue to circulate, integrate, open. If there's anything that you can do in this process, just kind of presence your lower spine and just kind of sink into the feeling of your spine. You may even like move inside of the consciousness of your lower spine. You may feel white. It's like a milky, white, silvery substance in your spine. And as the 2 chakras become one, or merge, they create this energetic tail. And there's like a balance. The tail is about balance and attunement. Equilibrium. You may even feel yourself kind of moving your tailbone a little bit. You may even feel your tail kind of doing whatever your tail feels like it wants to do right now. Maybe it wants to wag a little. Maybe it wants to lift. Maybe it wants to anchor. Maybe it just wants to breathe. That's it. Kind of breathe through your tailbone. You're going to bring down, you're going to lift the energy from your tailbone with the next inhale. Just breathe it in and take it up into your heart. Breathing in. Holding in your heart, allowing your heart to illuminate from inside, and then exhale spherically to the sphere of your heart out into your auric field. Again, pulling energy from your tail through your spine into your heart, allowing your heart to charge, and then exhaling it out into your auric field. One more time, bringing energy up from tail into your heart, allowing your heart to fully open. Go to that inner space within your heart. That's it. And exhale. Allow your heart to, your breathing to return to normal. And just notice now your heart center, how it's connected to your spine, how it's connected to your root, how it's connected to your tail, how it's connected to your sacral. And you'll notice now how your solar plexus and your heart are almost kind of like merged. You may not even be able to tell the difference or discern between the two. And you continue to pull energy up through your breathing, through your spine, into your heart. And then exhaling out into your auric field. Now focus and dive into your heart. See if you can find that secret space within your heart. And as it opens, you may be able to pull or breathe energy on the inhale, breathing energy from the center of your heart, from source into your heart field. Take a breath from within your heart, breathing into your heart. Begin now, breathing in. Feel all the layers of your heart field, and then exhale out through your auric field. Breathing in from the source point within your heart. Holding, and as you hold, you're charging all of the energetic fields within your heart. And then you're exhaling out into all the energetic auric fields around your physical being. And one more time, breathing in from source. Holding in your heart. And then exhaling out into the layers of your subtle bodies, your auric field. Then return to normal. Just allow your breathing to synchronize. Your heart's going to continue to expand. You may even feel your solar plexus popping a little bit. Feeling expanding through the front of your belly, through the back of your spine. And what you'll notice now is you're much more anchored into the earth grid. All of your lower chakras from your heart down are fully open, fully vibrant. They're magnetized. You may even start to feel like a current of very refined kundalini just under the layer of your awareness, kind of moving up from Mother Earth into your heart center. And she's also kind of stimulating at the interior of all of your chakras. You may just feel a little spinning. Good. This time we're just going to fully connect down into the core of Mother Earth. So with your next inhale, inhale into your heart, breathing in. Feel all the layers of your heart. And then when you exhale, exhaling down through the root, down through your Earth Star chakra, take it all the way down into the core of Mother Earth and exhale. It's okay if you feel some density that you're pushing through, because that's the energy of Mother Earth. Again, breathing in through your heart. Energizing it from source within you, and then exhaling the energy down. Pushing through the layers, Earth Star, and all the way down into the core of Mother Earth. One more time, breathing in. Activating all the layers of the heart, feeling it illuminate, and then exhaling it down and following it all the way now through your Antakarana down to the earth core. Follow your consciousness all the way down and connect into the center source point of Mother Earth. And start to breathe from the core of Mother Earth. That's it. See if you can feel yourself moving the prana life force through the core of Mother Earth. And as you're breathing through the core of Mother Earth, you may feel a resonance within your own root chakra and within the core of Mother Earth. They're both attuning to each other. And you're starting to know the magnetizing, or you're starting to be magnetically drawn, your awareness into the core of Mother Earth. It makes it easier for you to kind of see yourself as at the center of the core of Mother Earth. And as you breathe, you're like activating a disc. And so see if you can push that disc out so that it goes out around the equator. You're pulling into the core from the source point, and then exhaling it out through the disc, through the equator, and then take it out around Mother Earth, out into the heliosphere, ionosphere. As if you're kind of breathing and holding this force field around the circumference of Mother Earth. And you're able to direct the energy, the prana that's moving up through the core of Mother Earth, through her source point, out into and around the planetary grid, the planetary atmosphere, and the planetary ionosphere, magnetosphere. Excellent. Now you're kind of fully anchored now here. See yourself or feel yourself as if you're kind of magnetically your point of focus, your perspective is from the center of Mother Earth. Just let go of your body awareness and focus your attention from that place as in the core of Mother Earth. Begin to attune what we call the Schumann resonance, or the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And as you become more and more in sync and more attuned to her breathing, her heartbeat, continue to just let go, relax, allow that consciousness of the planet, Mother Earth, to flow through you. Almost as if you're just kind of riding on it, or aware of how the energy's moving through Mother Earth's consciousness, electromagnetic intelligence. Out through the planetary grid, you may call it the ley lines, the mountains, the oceans. And you may be drawn to specific, we're going to call them hotspots on the planet. They're hotspots for you because your awareness and your soul has a mission there. And if you're drawn to someplace in general, then just go there and just begin to breathe. This electromagnetic consciousness of Mother Earth. And you may begin to get more focused. You may open up for you. You may feel like you've landed a part of you there. You may feel like you can see through your third eye around you what's happening there. But don't get too attached to what's happening there, because your role is to just bring the energy there. You're like a node, a nexus point. And you're like pulling this electromagnetic consciousness from the source of Mother Earth through your breathing, through your prana, through those nodes, nexus points on Mother Earth. And you kind of know that you've tied in when you start to feel your third eye opening, or your crown opening, or your throat opening, or your higher chakras begin to vibrate, spin, illuminate. It's almost like you're breathing in from the core of Mother Earth through your node, and then out through the node grid, wherever you are on the planet. And you're creating a light body there. And it's in sync with your own light body. You may notice that your own light body is in resonance with your etheric light body, or your astral light body that's there at the node. And you can simultaneously send a beam of light from your light body, where you are now meditating from, to that node on the planet. You can breathe it into your heart. And then you can, from that node on the planet, exhale it back to your place on the surface of Mother Earth. And then you've also got this higher aspect of yourself sitting at the core of Mother Earth, coordinating, synchronizing with the consciousness, or higher consciousness, which is coming online. And so some of you, you've already went to multiple places, multiple nexus points. And if you have, just see if you can hold more than one. Maybe you've got 2 or 3 places. Go to the next one. Breathe the energy up from the core of Mother Earth through your antakarana at that nexus point, nodal point on one of the sacred ley lines of Mother Earth. Breathe out through your light body there until you feel your crown, third eye, medulla oblongata, heart, throat chakras opening, illuminating. And then bridge, send a beam from your heart back to your other node and your other place on planet Earth. So you're like weaving this web, this heartfelt web, organized from the source point within Mother Earth, your higher aspect of self there. And you're holding all of them as one. When you feel they're all synchronized and balanced and equalized, see if there's another one for you. Repeat the process. You may notice the more that you electromagnetically connect with your other selves, your astral selves, you may notice some of the currents within your heart opening up even more. So there's this greater flow of plasmic love weaving through your grid. And you want to nurture that plasmic love through your heart, breathing it through the grid, and seeing if you can feel it in your other aspects. Maybe you're at Stonehenge. Maybe you're at Mount Kailash. Feel that plasmic love anchoring there through your form, through your light body there. Fully illuminating that grid. And there's some other places that are kind of coming into my awareness. Bali is a huge portal that you may want to visit. Uluru in Australia, Glastonbury. All the sacred spaces that you may feel in the Arctic, above Norway, Antarctica, Mount Shasta, Hawaii. Just feel yourself kind of energetically falling into each of these nodes, and the whole grid is kind of like becoming open for you now. From this place at the core of Mother Earth, this whole grid is almost like your nervous system now. It's like a plasmic nervous system. And you can breathe life force into it. And from your third eye and from your heart, you can like pump plasmic love through it. And you may feel like your power chakra, your sacral chakra is becoming more activated as you become more purified in your heartfelt energy. The energy of Father, Son, the solar consciousness is awakening within your grid, within your solar plexus. And the solar consciousness is moving through you, through your solar plexus, through the grid, the planetary crystalline grid. Right now, we're really dealing with more of the plasmic grid. But if you are, you may feel the crystalline diamond grid beneath it. Both are there. Good. Your pineal gland is becoming open now. You may feel it vibrating. You may feel it kind of plasmic. There's a connection to your third eye through your brain forward. There's also a connection upward into your crown. Your crown has already been activated and open, and just allow all the crowns of all the nodes of the grid that you're aware of, and those that you sense, even if you may not be physically there or aware of there, that you may sense the whole grid. And just sense the crown chakra expanding connecting and becoming this one great big crown chakra that surrounds Mother Earth. So simultaneously, you're opening up to this field around Mother Earth, and you're also sourcing energy through the core so that you're very grounded and held, anchoring these energies through your physicality, and the expansion is happening at the crown level and the third eye level and the throat level. And I want you just kind of gently now, just to kind of push your crown chakra out to match that of the crown chakra at Mount Kailash. So you may need to take it out to about 30,000 feet. Just allow Mount Kailash, crown chakra from Mother Earth, its space within your grid. You may feel like the spinal column of Mother Earth moving through the core of Mother Earth, through her Kundalini, moving through the crown of Mother Earth, Mount Kailash, up into the magnetosphere. Excellent. And you're also feeling at this time solar consciousness. We're very aware of the solar rays, the magnetosphere that are being coming off the Father's Sun, that are striking our Earth, causing our outer vehicles to resonate in higher frequencies. But what we want to be aware of, that those on the outer world are actually coming in through your solar plexus. We think they're outside of us, but you are holding those frequencies within you, within your solar plexus, and radiating them out through the grid. First through the core of Mother Earth, and her consciousness refines them so that they move out in perfect divine order through Mother Nature and through the under beings, the noosphere, the higher mind, the planetary logos of Mother Earth. So just take a moment now just to kind of dial into all of that. Allow Father Sun to move a solar consciousness through you. Mother Earth, planetary consciousness through you. All of which is contained within you. Allow your inner switchboard to be turned on and merge with the galactic grid and the higher timelines. And your multidimensional nature in all the dimensions. Begin to notice your heart again and your breathing. There's like a magnetic filament from your pranic of your heart connecting to your high heart. Just see if you can presence both through your breathing. And as you do so, just begin to follow that magnetic circuit, high heart within you, just back to your physical body, to your breath. Begin to land again in your lungs, in your abdomen, your back, your hips, in your femur, knees, shins, heels, feet, toes. Feel yourself grounded, activating the toe chakras, the diamonds, and your soles. Fully landed. Maybe just open your chest a little bit, like you just won the gold medal in the pole vault. Stuck the landing, and slowly opening your eyes. And just feel for a second that golden body as you open your eyes. Each of you, the golden plasma being. Bowing to your higher self, your multidimensional higher self. Om Namah Shivaya.
Namaste.